other athletes to come out in the future.
Keyshawn, J. Will Zubin, presented by Progressive Insurance. Jay's going to join us a little bit later on in the show. And Key, as you know,
I love seeing D linemen get picks.
June,
some of the funniest things ever.
What is it? Rumbling, bumbling, stumbling.
Well, no, they just get a pick and they work so hard to get a sack or a forced fumble or a tackle behind the line of scrimmage, and then they just get a gift. Like the quarterback, a lot of the times is so bad that seriously. Like if a D lineman gets a pick, man, it's like, man,
no. Sometimes it's tipped up in the air.
He dropped in coverage.
Well, that's different. Yeah, dropping in coverage.
Did you not see him right in front of your eyes?
He's only 6'6", 280. You didn't see him?
And then when they catch it, they like, oh, I got it.
And then the running part is the funny part, right? Seeing that. But as you know, it's Pride Month, and something happened yesterday that is, again, it's history for sports, and that's Carl Nassib of the Las Vegas Raiders, who went to social media to make an announcement that he is gay. A 28-year-old defensive end posted this on his social media accounts, and it became, a very big story for the NFL and for sports. So let's take a listen.
What's up, people? I'm Carl Nassib. I'm at my house here in Westchester, Pennsylvania. Just want to take a quick moment to say that I'm gay. I've been meaning to do this for a while now, but I finally feel comfortable enough to get it off my chest. I really have the best life. I got the best family, friends, and job a guy could ask for. I'm a pretty private person, so I hope you guys know that I'm really not doing this for attention. I just think that representation and visibility are so important. I actually hope that one day videos like this and the whole coming out process are just not necessary. But until then, I'm going to do my best and do my part to cultivate a culture that's accepting, that's compassionate, and I'm going to start by donating $100,000 to the Trevor Project. They're an incredible organization. They're the #1 suicide prevention service for LGBTQ youth in America, and they're truly doing incredible things. And I'm very excited to be a part of it, to help in any way that I can, and I'm really pumped to see what the future holds.
Your reaction to this, him becoming now the first active player in the NFL to come out and, again, at 28, very young, still early in his career, former third-round pick, just signed a big contract with the Raiders. And, people are going to talk about courage and everything else. I think for him, it was probably relief to do this. And the response around the NFL was encouraging, was all positive, encouraging responses. Roger Goodell put out a statement saying we share this hope that someday soon statements like this will no longer be newsworthy. I think a lot of people were saying that this shouldn't – we should reach a point in the world, in our lives, where this is not something that would make news. How do you feel?
And I think we will reach a point. You say how I feel. I don't feel anything. I'm like,
okay,
right? Because I don't have any issues. So for me, I'm like, that's what's up. Like, okay, cool. You ready to go to practice and play football?
Right.
Like,
can you be good now? Are you going to help us win?
It's not whether or not can he be good. He's on a 53-man roster making millions of dollars. Yeah. So that clearly tells me he's good. Mm-hmm. And so good enough to be part of the 53 and make the type of money that he makes. It's for the way that I look at it, I'm happy for him and his family, in his mindset. I'm happy for all of those things. But much like Carl said, there's going to be a point in time, I know he hopes, but there is going to be a point in time. The hope part is going to be over, where you're not going to have to worry about somebody announcing. It's just going to be normal.
It's
normal. Everything in life that we've gone through is a normal thing. Go all the way back to Rosa Parks. We used to be in the back of the bus all day long because we couldn't sit in the front. But guess what? She changed all that because she decided that no more. That we're not dealing with this no more. That's it. That's just not happening anymore.
So the point is that once things I guess it becomes. I mean, again, to say when it becomes normal is not the word here.
No,
Because it's not that it's not normal. It's that it's something that
it's not.
We have never seen. We have never seen an athlete come out that's
not
current.
Normal in team sport from a male standpoint.
Right.
In team sport.
Right. Jason Collins was, in the NBA. That was a couple of years ago, and that, and there was Michael Sam, who was drafted but never played in the NFL.
Wasn't ever really active.
Right.
So this is somebody who's an important part of your team in Carl Nassib. He's an important part of what the Raiders want to do on the defensive side of the ball. So because of that, people look at it like, oh my God, what are they going to do? What are the players in the locker room going to say? What? Nothing. Get your damn helmet, man, and come on out of here. Let's play some football. Mm-hmm. That's what they're going to say. And if you say anything to my teammate, I'm going to punch you in the face.
So you're saying, like, in a game, because you know how it is. I mean, you've been there in the field of battle where anything goes a lot of times with the trash talk and everything. I want to get under your skin. I want to bother you. You're saying that if somebody goes there.
Oh, yeah, it's going to be a problem. Yeah, it's going to be a problem. 100%. If somebody else says that I don't know what I'm talking about, then they some damn fools. It's going to be a problem on both teams, meaning that he's on my team and I'm on the Raiders, and if you say something to my teammate, I'm going to have an issue with you. In the opposing team, if you say something derogatory to him, I'm going to have a problem with you as my teammate, because more likely than not, that player on that opposing team isn't going to stand for your behavior. That's the reality of it. I promise you.
There's a heightened awareness of it. And that's,
because
that's important too. That's an important part of this as well.
Nobody is caught up. Man, this is 2022. I done fast forwarded 6 months. We live in 6 months ahead, man. This is not 1948. Get out of the woods and out of the big black trucks with the flags. Stop it. That's not where we're at anymore. It's not.
100% true.
It's so not.
Yeah. And so for Nassib, it's a story, but as you've seen in a lot of the statements, let's get to a point in life where these are no longer breaking news stories, but it is still significant because current player in the NFL coming out, that's a big story, and it happened yesterday. All right, coming up, is anyone in the NBA the next Kobe Bryant? Also, which NFL team didn't want Tom Brady as their next quarterback? All of that is next after Key. No, doesn't. Do you? No, you don't. All right, so all that coming up. KJZ, ESPN Radio.
Must got a new producer in here.
If they don't make it to the Super Bowl, it's a big disappointment. And if you think about last year again,